Hello garden friends, I'd say it's about time for an update. This is my mini strawberry tower and it is made up of 5 stackable planters. These are the Dollar Tree stackable planters, so they're $1.25 each. And I have 3 or 4 tiers with strawberries, and the top has tomatoes in it. But I planted what's it called? A June bearing strawberry. Let's show you the tag. It's the Parks Whopper strawberry. So it'll give all the strawberries pretty much all at once. And I planted them probably a month or a month and a half ago. And I've already been picking strawberries off of it. I wasn't expecting that for it to fruit so quickly. But as you can see, there are lots of ripe strawberries. I put them in this bag to try to prevent some of my regular garden pests from getting to them before I do. But they flowered already and now they're bearing fruit. As you can see, plenty of fruit all around. So it's doing pretty well. I haven't had much issue with watering, but it is still pretty early in spring. I suspect these containers are a bit small, so I may have to water them more frequently. Now if you look in the distance a little bit right there, that's my big strawberry planter. That one has ever-bearing strawberries in it, and I've had that one since last year, doing pretty well. I just wanted to try out a smaller planter, see what that would do. Now at the top are the orange hat tomatoes. Let me give you a look at those. They're still flowering. They've been flowering for weeks. I haven't seen any fruit set yet, but plenty of flowers at the top here, as well as here. The flowers are very small. And there. So lots of flowers. The leaves look pretty healthy. I have 3 plants at the top here. And this for the strawberries, I have 2 plants in each pocket. And there are 3 pockets in each tier. So there you go, an update. I haven't fertilized but one time since I put them in. And they seem to be doing pretty well. Mommy intermission. So yes, they are doing pretty well, and I will continue to make updates as the season goes along, showing how the strawberries are doing and how the tomatoes do as well. This is a micro tomato. I've only ever planted one micro tomato. It was the what's that really common one? I'm trying to remember the name. Is it Tiny Tim or Tiny Tom? One of those names. But I didn't like the fruit. It was too the skin was too tough, and I didn't feel like it was sweet, but it was pretty to look at, so that's the reason I planted it. It was pretty, so I didn't mind that much. But I'm trying this one because it's more of an orange or yellow tomato. Maybe that will be sweeter. And if you're wondering, I just put these stones on here to try to make it a bit heavier so it's not blown about by the wind. And I do have some stones in the lower ones as well. So that's how that's doing. And behind it, if you can see, just add that on there, is the little patch I'm trying to build out with mostly perennial flowers and a few annuals. So this is what it looks like right now. I never ever grown a patch of flowers. I've always been a edible garden girl, but this year I've gone pretty much all out with flowers. So I have some black-eyed Susans in the back. Take it over there. A smattering of marigolds. This one is so far is my favorite. It was the first to bloom, and the flowers are very pretty. That's the black-eyed Susan. These are cosmos that I actually transplanted. They seem to be doing just fine. And more black-eyed Susans. This one is, what is this again? I think it's Coreopsis. And this might be the Echinacea. I'm not 100% sure, but we will find out when it grows. And climbing up this trellis I made is the clematis. Do not know the name because it was already in this patch and I didn't know what it was. I kept digging it up and trying to throw it away. And when I finally tried to clear the space up, I saw the roots and I thought maybe somebody actually planted this here. So I put it in the container and had it grow up and did some research and found out it was a clematis. So I put it back right where it was before. So, and she's about to give me a flower. This will be the first flower, I think. But she has a ways to go up the trellis. So in front of her are some yarrow, some more yarrow. I do not know what this plant is, but it's been here. Tried to dig it up a couple times. It kept growing up, so I figured it wants to stay here. Not going to bother it. I have some Gomphrena. That's that one over there. This one I haven't yet figured out how to say the name. It starts with a G, G-I-A-R. I can't say it, but that's it was a mixed seed packet, and the two in the middle don't seem to be doing very well, but there's one at the end that's surviving, so we'll see what that does. Some bee balm, and those are also marigolds like the ones I showed you before. Just look at the flowers. I am in love with these flowers. And this is the alyssum. I have 3 types of alyssum here. I have the honey scented, the carpet of snow, and the royal purple. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think royal purple. This is more marigold. I have a lot of marigold. And see, look at that. Isn't alyssum gorgeous? Look at that. Look at it. More alyssum. And this is the purple ball basil that I transplanted in an earlier video because it was leggy. I buried it a bit deeper, and the leaves are so purple now. They're actually deeper purple than they were when I planted them. They were kind of more like that with the green, and now they're a bit more purple, so I'm happy about this. And I think these little babies here are alyssum. I sprinkled some more alyssum here, hoping to fill the space out, so I am not going to pull any weeds here until I'm sure what these are. I think they are alyssum. And that's some more. I think this is the carpet of snow. Little white flowers. Let's see, right there. Okay, so that's just an aside. I can't wait for this to grow up and look a bit more full and pretty. But yeah, that's your update on the little garden patch, flower patch. And the lady who brought us in here, the strawberries. Let's see that one that's ripening. It's gonna be in my tummy tomorrow. Wish you could share it, but it's all mine. Well, thank you for joining me on this update. And please like the video if you liked it. Leave me a comment if you're planting strawberries or flowers. Let me know what you're planting in your garden. And I will see you on the next one.